You've been wanting to talk to him for a while. It's Brent. Is it Brent Sr. or is it Brent SR?
Brent Sr.
It is Brent Sr.
Oh.
What are you talking about, Brent?
I got fibbed to then.
Yeah.
By who? You said you looked it
No,
up.
No,
you said you read it.
I heard you talking about it, Brent SR. I said, it's Brent Sr., dude.
I thought you didn't want anybody to know your name.
Good morning, Brent. How are you?
Hey, great.
All right, you've got big fans of yours in here today. We're all excited about tomorrow, the castle, man. This is awesome. So
Good. Glad to talk to you.
all right, so tell us Doomsday Castle. What is Doomsday Castle?
It's the story of a father that has 10 children who believes there is a chance in either my lifetime or at least my kid's lifetime, a cataclysmic and apocalyptic event will happen to where our grid system goes down and we'll be cast back into the medieval times or the dark ages. And I started building a castle in 1990 when Y2K seemed to be a reality but became a non-event. And it's this story of me building this castle over the last 12 years to protect the family, and I'm built this huge bunker underneath it and to prepare and teach my kids all the skills that would be required to live in a non-electric world.
Okay, and this is deep in the woods. I mean, I could say where, right? I mean, no one's. This isn't
it's in the Carolina Mountains.
Okay, all right. So in the event of an EMP,
yes,
it won't even affect you. You're going to be just like the Amish.
We're gonna have conveniences, but they'll be run by either solar power or wind or water.
All right. Now, obviously, do you live in this castle all the time?
No, I actually live in Florida.
Okay.
And I've got a couple of houses up there, and when we go up there, this last time we lived in the castle and wanted to see what it would be like to live 4 months, approximately 4 months, 24/7 with, 5 of my 10 children. And then I had a couple other ones come in for a couple other episodes.
All right.
And it was quite an ordeal.
So this house is built big, or this castle is big enough for you, your 10 children, grandchildren, grandkids maybe? I don't know.
It will be when the castle is finished. The bunker itself only has 2 bedrooms, a living room, and a kitchen, and 2 baths. And that's
so. I guess if I were one of your kids, I'd be sucking up to you big time.
Well,
All right. Who's your favorite, Dad? Huh? Me?
Well, Brent II wants definitely to be. So that's what reason it's Brent Sr. and Brent II.
Okay. All right. Now here's my question on this, and I've heard other stories in the past about people who have bunkers, maybe places in the Lake of the Ozarks, another popular place.
Yep.
Okay. You're in Florida. When it hits the fan, how are you planning on getting to your castle?
I have 2 EMP-proof Chevy Blazers, a 71 and a 74.
Okay.
The 74 has a 100-gallon fuel tank on the back plus a 25, and it has a conversion kit on it that will either run on propane or gasoline. So all I have to do is find somebody with an empty barbecue.
Okay.
And it has a tow package, so I can drive both vehicles, and they're both 4-wheel drive.
Okay. So
On top of that-
EMP proof is something with a carburetor, right?
No, it's anything built before 1975. 74 or before, because there's no computer chips in them. They're all points and condenser.
All right, so I have one of those too. So I'm good. I have an EMP proof car.
You're good.
Now you just have to make sure you have enough gasoline to get wherever you need to go. And 4-wheel drive.
I have nowhere to go except to your castle. I mean, I'm going to be the guy.
What's our
Brent,
rendezvous?
Brent, remember Bulldog, guy on the radio, real nice to you? Come on, buddy, open up.
You're going to need some surfs to run things, man.
Yeah, come on.
But what is your skill set?
Dude, you need entertainment.
It's a castle. You need a jester.
I mean, you don't, exactly,
Yeah.
King. You
My
don't want
kids
to.
provide entertainment.
What's that?
My kids provide entertainment. You'll see that on the show.
I'm looking forward to seeing this. And now, do any of your kids think Dad's a little crazy?
I would say before they came up there, they probably thought I was a little bit more than paranoid.
Okay.
As the show progresses, they see why I should have taught them things a long, long time ago, just to survive in the regular world that we live in. Even if it was just a natural disaster, they could not have been able to do anything. They're used to fast food and movies and internet and the cell phone. So they've learned a little bit now that, hey, if something happens, what to do.
What's the first thing you would give advice to people out there to learn how to do what?
Make sure you have a source of water and have a place to go if you can't stay where you are. Depending on where you are, if you're in a place like Florida, we're bottlenecked just to figure out how to get out of the state. So we have bug-out bags if everything else fails with 2 weeks' supply in case we have to walk out. And to get my castle will take approximately 14 days. So
14 days to walk from Florida to North Carolina?
14 days? But you have a bug-out bag to last you for, what'd you say, 2 days?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
No, 2 weeks.
Okay.
Wait, what part of Florida are you in?
I'm in the northeastern Florida, in the Daytona Beach area. So I'm in the upper end.
You said you could hike to North Carolina in 2 weeks?
Well, if you had to.
Yeah.
You had to.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got it all figured out,
I couldn't walk to Salisbury in 2 weeks.
We have a map on so that we don't cross any or very few bridges staying off of all major highways, because everything's going to be bottlenecked. And that's why I have four-wheel drives, so I can go off drive. But a prepper, a prepper, if you understand a prepper, everything has a redundant plan. There's an A plan. If A doesn't work, B, C, and if you can, a D plan.
Okay.
So even with the cars, I spent 2 years becoming a firefighter and an EMP just so I could get lights on my truck. The one thing people don't understand, if you're a firefighter, unless a criminal thing happened, you can go through blockades. And because I was an infantry training officer, I've got all my uniforms and everything for hazmat, and you can probably get through just about anything if you're a hazmat officer.
Okay, this is good, because I'm just going to make, really, if I put lights on my car and got myself a fake little hazmat suit, this is good. I'm writing all this down.
Well, you still got to pull it off. You got to have credentials.
Come on, I can make credentials?
Yeah.
I better make them now, though.
Yeah.
So
you're not going to be able to print them out later.
Yeah, exactly. My printer may not work.
Well, that's a good start. That's a start.
Yeah. Now, did something happen that made you, like something at some point must have happened, or
yes.
What was it?
Y2K.
Y2K.
The realization at that time when it actually became apparent there was a possibility that if the computer did not turn over correctly to 2000, the electric grid could go down, which meant electric, water, sanitation, everything. So I said, if that's that fallible, then maybe I ought to look in something. And then since then, the world has changed between Iraq and Korea, them trying to do us in as well as a lot of other countries and groups. I said, you know what? We're not heading in the best direction. And for us to believe that we're infallible, we learned through 9/11 that there are ways, because it's easy to get in the United States and somebody can do something that could actually, if it didn't take out the whole United States, the grid, it could take out a large enough portion that would keep us down for literally months, then creates chaos. Chaos is what kills us.
Well, if there's something takes out all the people, there's no chaos, and then you guys come out of your bunker. What would make you want to be around still with nobody else? Just you and your kids. Okay, eventually you're going to die off. You can't, reproduce or start a new civilization here, but you'd be by yourself.
Well, no, because we live on 1,000 acre development. There's only 20 property owners, and I'm surrounded by country farmer type people all around me, and with the same mindset. The Carolinas have a mindset. They are true Second Amendment. They're one of the biggest Second Amendment people, and they believe in the right to own guns and defend yourself. And they're also, it's one of the biggest farming areas around. So where we are and where I'm situated is far enough from mainline civilization, like an hour from a 400,000 population, but yet not isolated, but secluded to where, and we have everything that we need to grow and food and everything. On 1,000 acres, there's an awful lot of game out there. I think the love of life is the whole reason. I mean,
all right, Brent, I have a question to ask you, and I'm sure, you don't want these things to happen.
No, I don't.
But deep down, don't you?
Yes, I would.
You did all this. You spent you got all these people going, dude, that guy is crazy. Oh yeah, not anymore. Come on. Do you want a little something to happen? You could be honest with us.
Nobody's listening.
Come on.
Yeah. The problem is with that.
Yeah.
No matter how well prepared you think you are, you really never are. I get in my car the other day and I have a dead battery.
Oh.
I've had 3 dead batteries here this week. I had to replace, and I didn't.
You're being
have
sabotaged. I have like 7 in the back of my car, just in case.
So I said, if it would have happened the other day, I couldn't have got a battery, and then I would have really been. Well, I could have push started it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, we're never that. It's an ongoing lifestyle, I think.
Okay. All right. But just answer it real quick. Come on, seriously. You want something? Come on. A little?
You know, when you say that, we always want to be right, and you want everybody else to be wrong. And we all say, "Hey, I told you so." Too bad for you, but that's not a very biblical way to live.
Yeah, we're not talking that. We're talking reality here, pal. Come on. You built a castle. You got all these plans. People are looking up. You're going, that dude is nuts. They're going to tune in tomorrow, Doomsday Castle, and they're going to watch this. It's on Nat-Geo, and they're going to be going, this guy's crazy. You got to watch it. And then
I think you're going to see something different.
Yeah.
I think you'll see something different in a reality show.
I don't think you're crazy. Just so you know, we don't think you're crazy. No. I think there's a lot to what you have to say. I think more people should heed the warning. And I'm not as prepared as I should be, but I'm a little prepared. I've got like about an hour and a half, 2 hours worth of supplies. That's my that's my bailout bag.
Here's the thing: the average person has 10 days worth of supplies to live, and it's all the stuff you've got in your pantry that you haven't eaten for 3 years, like black olives, or whatever it is in there. So you can probably live, and if something goes down, you'll probably go to the grocery store and get whatever you can. So the average person can live about 10 days. After that, then chaos comes in, because it's not as bad just to have the electric grid go down, but when communications go down, no one can contact anybody. And it's Katrina all over, but on a massive scale.
All right. I got you. Dude, I'll tell you, if Papa John's goes down, I'm pretty much done. Just so you know.
Hopefully they're EMP proof.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need to secure them.
I need my pepperoncinis.
Yeah. What do you mean? You ought to see the way I freak out when they don't have pepperoni. What?
Where's my garlic sauce?
Brent Sr., again, going to be featured National Geographic Channel's Doomsday Castle. It premieres tomorrow, 10 o'clock. I'm all over this thing, Brent. I'm with you. And again, if I come knocking on the door, remember, I'm the nice radio guy that was okay, right?
I got you.
Right.
I'll be looking forward to seeing you.
He'll shoot me on sight.
How are you going to call me, though?
No, I'm just going to knock on the door.
All right.
Brent.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys.
Okay, buddy. Take care. Good luck with the show.
Bye now.